Amazing FLX beer reviews back again. I feel like in a singing mood, Mike, because we are freeing the cellar. Beer.
I've had so much beer down there. We got to get it out of there.
I'm Dan. That's Mike. Another episode of As the Beer Swirls.
Yeah.
And like I said before, the liberation of the cellar is in full effect. And this beer popped up and said, "Drink me." And I said, "Okay." So this beer comes from the Bruery. And this is...
Beauty.
Oh my God, it's so heavy. The Walnutter. Oh, the Walnutter. So this is an Imperial Porter.
Oh.
And it's barrel aged in rye barrels.
Okay.
And dulce de leche, walnuts, vanilla beans, and salt added to it.
Okay.
Coming at 13.5 ABV.
Yeesh.
2022 edition. Bottled 1/18/2022. So.
Okay.
There you go. Blah, blah, blah. Lots of bullshit on there. Aged for 24 months in rye barrels. So that's what you got to know.
It's a real point.
It's inspired by a fresh homemade salted caramel walnut bar. So
Okay.
there you go. Share with your nuttiest of friends. Hey.
Dan, is it safe to say we've had a kind of a walnutter relationship with the brewery?
So yeah. So we got these glasses and everything. So I had ordered a box, the Reserve Cellar. They had contacted us and sent us off some product to try.
Yeah.
And it was to promote their the brewery membership
Reserve
there.
Society.
Yeah,
I
Reserve
believe,
Society.
yeah.
And part of that was we got some perks to some nice discount codes and stuff. So ordered this bad boy, and it's been trials and tribulations, is
It's a good way to
appropriate.
Put it. Yeah.
Some heavy hitters, some just like, what are we doing in life?
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
let's give it a go.
Looks good.
Yeah.
Passes the eye test so far.
So remember we had that one porter, and it just was not good.
Yeah.
It was okay, but it was just like, it was like 15%, and it was like the thinnest thing you've ever drank.
Oh yeah, yeah. That is
Hashtag brewery.
proper glassware.
right?
It's very dark. Just a thin sliver of like red around the side there, but it's probably from that giant bouncy ball over there. Yeah, but black as pitch. A nice little bit of a khaki head, but it sticks
whiffs.
around.
I'm getting
I know
whiffs.
it's
watery.
very pungent, man. Holy jeez, it's gonna whiff on anyway.
Mm.
Whoa, that is pungent.
Oh. We found a Beer Patrol dollop. Oh. Cheater. Dane Cook walking across.
Wow, what a reference.
Smells dusty. Smells old. Smells musty.
Smells aged, if you will.
It does. It's got a little oxidation.
You think so? Come on, let's be positive. I don't think it is.
That could be the walnuts, though. Because walnuts are not... Have you ever smelled like just a jar of walnuts?
I can't say as I've gone around smelling jars of walnuts now.
So, my grandfather always had this crystal dish. And it was filled with walnuts in the shell.
Yep.
And they had these like sterling silver,
nutcracker
like
thing
really
like that,
nice
okay.
etched nutcrackers.
Oh, wow.
And I used to they were nice, like premium, bro.
Okay.
And like these things were like heirlooms.
These are cracking nuts left and right.
So I remember that was a big thing growing up. Like I always had fun doing that. And I enjoyed them. And you don't see that. You don't see walnuts come in the shell and people like actually.
It was your grandparents. Like I know my grandparents had like. It wasn't a nice nutcracker like that. But yeah, that was a thing. It was just a normalcy. And you're like, I don't have that.
So that's the thing. It's like, there is kind of this nutty, earthy kind of tree tone to it.
Okay.
But I'm getting a waft of caramel now.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I'm getting a really nice, like, melted caramel in there.
I'm sorry, I can't get...
salted.
It's just a little oxidized.
All right, well, let's dive in and find out and see what it actually is. So, cheers.
We'll see. That's weird. It's like pop rocks on the tongue.
Oh, yeah. Very surprisingly carbonated.
Right?
Whoa, yeah. That just like went right up through my nose. I was like, oh, jeez. Okay.
Big walnut. Big walnut.
So
13.5.
the nuts are
kinda
really
hot.
coming out.
Yeah.
It is pretty hot. Yeah.
That caramel, brown sugar, syrupy, like it's like a glazed walnut. Maybe some salinity from the salt on the back end.
I still get salt in it. Like I smelled the salt, but it's definitely a salted melted caramel. I can see it drizzled over walnuts, like some chocolate or whatever, like basically a candy bar.
Is there like a
type thing?
Off-putting bitterness to you?
Yeah,
Like Enigma. You know what I mean?
I don't know if it's Enigma realm, but I get where you're coming from.
Like there's this weird, not vinegar, but like there's a bit of sideways to it.
There's something not right.
Yeah, I'm not saying infection, but there's a slight tangy cherry vinaigrette thing going on with it.
That would make sense because I am starting to get a cherry note to it.
Here's the thing. It's complex it's very boozy for the 13.5. That I'm just getting loads of like that rye spice is just opening my chest up. I feel like I ate a hot pepper kind of spiciness.
Okay. I keep thinking it's a stout. Like it doesn't drink like a porter I'm used to.
I mean, for a porter,
it's a hefty.
Yeah, there's this weird. I'm not saying it's oxidized for the most part, but maybe that rye, maybe it's that weird minty thing going on with the rye, like that minty citrus thing. But there is this kind of. I'm getting vibes of last year. Brooklyn Brewing, their Black Ops, their Four Roses aged barrel aged beer was infected. It was like cherry vinegar. It was like, yeah. But there's like a slight. I'm telling you, there's a slight tangy, sour cherry thing going on.
Yeah, something's in there. It's like there are notes of a good beer in there. I still wouldn't have pegged it for a porter.
That's that smell.
Is that what that weird off?
Yeah.
Oddly enough, paint can came to mind, but I don't know why.
I don't know. I think it might be infected.
Yeah, it's okay. There are some good flavors in there. When they do, each sip is like a little different for me. Like I'm going in, I'm getting a different aroma with each sip. The flavors are bouncing around and not in a great way. Mm-hmm. I definitely, the caramel that's in there is nice. I definitely get some nuttiness with it. A little bit of chocolate in there too. There's a good beer in there, but I don't know if I want to drink this whole bottle. Because when those cherry notes come out, like you're saying, they're not the best kind of cherry notes.
I like it.
It's kind of off-putting and doesn't make me want to go
I'm not
back.
rating this. There's something wrong with this beer.
Okay.
In my opinion. I could be wrong, but...
I don't know, 3-4.
Okay.
It's okay.
I think there's something wrong.
Okay. I mean, there's definitely something wrong with this, but yeah, that's to be expected.
Is it to be expected?
Yeah, we're not right.
I think I ordered the wrong box or something. I ordered these a long time ago, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't want to make it
been a
sound like
couple
I
years,
just
hasn't
ordered
it?
these.
Like, yeah, okay.
I don't know. It's okay.
Okay.
There's something going on. I don't know. I'm gonna see if like Kyle overnight reviewed this one. Maybe this is different.
Do you want to call him?
No. I don't know. Here's the thing. I could be misconstruing that rye spice and like that walnut and stuff, but it's okay. There's just like. Yeah, it's okay. I'm done. All right. Until next time, gang.
Sure. Yeah.
Have you had this? What do you think? It's okay.
Thanks for watching. Cheers.